I guess it depends how much money I want. Ooh, showering with good fortune. Today might be a day that I go fishing. And leave basically everything else at home. I'll take my pickaxe and my axe, just in case. Actually, I need to take my hoe with me. Just in case. Don't think I'm gonna get any sunfish, but I'll give it a go. So even though it's rubbish, I'm gonna keep most of the trash that I get, because you get the recycling machine later on, and you can recycle it into resources. Like, driftwood often becomes hardwood, which is a lot harder to get hold of unless you're on the map that I'm on. The glasses becomes refined quartz and different things that you have to find or make later on in the game to get better buildings, better items. This is one slippery fish. Aww. That's enough for this bit right now. The problem with the rain is that if you're trying to meet people, most of them actually stay home on rainy days, and a lot of the time you can't get into their houses to say hello unless they have shops. Or you can only go into their living room and they'll be in their bedrooms, things like that. can do is see if... Aha! Jodie is in the kitchen. It's one more person. I'll be able to meet Sam and a couple of the others that are normally in their rooms on Friday, I think, at the main room. Hayley's in her room. Of course she is, staring at the mirror. There's Penny, Sam... No, he's Sebastian, not Sam. Hayley's in her room, he's in his room. Hey, what? We can go to the doctor's office and meet the doctor. Actually, I've never really become friends with the doctor. Maybe that's what I'll do. So there's only a couple of people that actually change their outfits at any point. So Maru, when she goes to work, because she works in the clinic, she puts on a nurse's outfit. And then there's also Shane. Shane works over at Jojo Court, or Jojo Mart even, and wears a different outfit for that. I think they're the only times that anyone actually changes their outfit, which is pretty cool. So who haven't I met? Okay. I'm sure I said hello to Penny. I must have forgotten when I went to meet the kids. Well. Sure she'll be out and about at some point. There's a distinct lack of music going on. I'll have to have a look at my settings once the fish has been caught. Okay. Music's definitely on. That sounded like a very appetizing lunch. A raw chub and some green algae. Yum. I've never really invested any time in this game into the cooking and the sort of role-playing aspect of it. I know there's some people who they'll play through and they'll buy food from the different places and they'll bake cookies, they'll cook the fish. I guess I just spend too much time trying to get rich. Trying to think of different names of cheeses to call my fish. Not my fish, my cows. That was a really bad balance I struck there. I wanted to get the treasure chest, but then I ended up bouncing between the treasure chest and the fish and not really managing to get anywhere with either of them. Let's throw the chub back in the water. Right. Probably not gonna like it. Have something. Oh! Okay. He likes spring onions. That's good to know. I'll have to come back for you, horseradish. So, it's 5 PM in game. I can either go fishing until the late hours and use up my energy that way, or chop down trees. That's also a way of doing it. In the early game, you don't really want to have any energy when you get back, because otherwise you've forgotten to do something, is generally how I tend to look at it. I think I'm just gonna go fishing for a little bit. If you're fishing on your farm, you generally don't get much at all. You're a lot more likely to get trash from the ponds and things. So I'm probably gonna go down to the pond over here. without the music, the sound of the rain is kind of making me sleepy. Which I find kind of funny, seeing as it's only like 2:30 in the afternoon. Ooh, coal. I feel like I'm just trawling the bottom for trash at this point. You never know. Maybe I'm making the ecosystem better. Quite a lot of smallmouth bass. Not really getting much else from here, I don't think. Not unless I start catching nightfish. I now have all three amounts, like all three qualities. All three qualities of smallmouth bass in my inventory. More coal. Nice. This is probably going to be the last fish of the night. So I'm going to have to hoof it home soon. One thing that's really good in this game is when you're fishing, the time is actually paused unless you're playing on an online multiplayer game. So, however long it took you to reel in the fish, it's not going to affect the amount of time you actually have in the day. It'd be kind of unfair, it'd be kind of unbalanced, unless it was that way, I think. So the developers did a really good job of balancing what you get from the actual from the fish and the fishing with what it takes to actually get there to do that. Nice, I can craft bait. I forgot I was selling the bullhead as well.